when it comes to the song Ice Cream Paint Job, which is arguably a song that's still played every day, I mean, literally, it comes up on my thing. How did that song come to fruition? Because, and this is no disrespect for it, when a song becomes that big, isn't that a little bit of luck, right? You know what I mean? I mean, I know you have to work hard. I'm not trying to take away anything from the hard work, but I'm saying there's a reason why that one becomes arguably one of the biggest songs, you know, of a generation. Like, there's something in it. Whatever you did, how did that happen, in your opinion?
Well, it's just like you said at first, manifestation. You feel me? Like, me at that time, I was working on so much music. Like, I had mixtapes out. I was known for a mixtape. I mean, being a mixtape rapper, so I was popular in Texas for that. You know, I was down in Houston, Prairie View, in that area, and I was making names, and I was making a lot of songs in the club. So I was building up all this momentum. So I had, you know, a hit song called Walk That Walk before Ice Cream Paint Job. I had the original Holly Berry song. I had a lot of music and I was hot. So I had the momentum. And then I came and was like, okay, how do I build on this momentum and keep doing what I'm doing? And I was in mixtape mode. And when I made Ice Cream Paint Job, I just basically took the culture that I was around. And I'm gonna tell you how I manifested everything that happened after that is because at that time, I didn't have a car like that. Like I was like 19, 20 when I wrote this song. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have an ice cream paint job, but the culture around me and the car culture I was around inspired me. And
you were manifesting it then.
Exactly. So when I wrote the song and I created that, and the song blew up, then all of a sudden, now I got a lot of cars and ice cream paint jobs. So that's the highest level of manifesting something right there. But me, I was really just taking the culture in, what I was around, who I was, and I made it into something, and it's building. It's just like sports, you know. When you hot, you hot. You know what I'm saying? And you had those times where you went 30 points last night, 35, and now you might go for 50 tonight. So I was just in a space, and I get in these spaces where I'm creating, and then everything I touch is magic at that point.
Yeah.
And I remember, so when you say luck, what they say about luck, it has something to do with preparation.
Yeah, it's just luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's not that you got lucky, but
so
I'm saying
it was just
song,
like, it was just like I was in that space, and then I created the right thing at that time, and then that was the MySpace area. I was like one of the first viral stories. I went viral before it was a word called viral.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know. Like, I had never been to California. That song blew up on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Blew up in the Bay Area. I had never been to California, and it was because it was blowing up on my MySpace page. So.
And Walk That Walk, those songs are big, but this song was a cultural phenomenon.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? This song was different. This is like Thriller or something. You know, this is
and that's what I'm saying. It's like climbing a mountain. It's like when I mentioned the records like Walk That Walk, that's the step before that, and then it's like that's what that momentum that I had though from Walk That Walk. It got me in the clubs a lot, and the clubs is what pumped a lot of the music. You know what I'm saying? I was everywhere in the South. You know what I'm saying? So even when I put out Ice Cream Paint Job, I was already in motion to where I'm in front of a lot of people every night. Yeah. So, I get to blow my music up. So it was a combination of a lot of things, man. It's just fun when you're making it and that happens.
Yeah, and it's created so many opportunities. And so you've worked with not only you got the Dallas Cowboys theme song, but you worked with the Mavericks, but you've also worked with what other, you've worked, not the Rangers, or you did?
I did some with the Rangers.
You did some with the Rangers too.
I did the, what you call the opening pitch thing.
Yeah, you threw the first pitch. How did you do? Jimmy, pull that out. I'm going to see. Did you throw good or bad?
It wasn't the best.
My God.
But it wasn't like 50 cents in some of those. Like the catcher caught it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dorrough, so are you from Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, born and raised.
Which high school did you go to?
I graduated from Lancaster High School.
Oh, Lancaster. You know, it's funny. I went to Highland Park, and actually Lancaster my sophomore year beat us. And it was like one of the biggest upsets.
We used to always play y'all in tournaments, and like, we always beat Highland Park, but barely, because y'all had a system.
We played the press.
Y'all had a system. Y'all had that zone defense. It was just a system that made it hard for us to beat y'all every time we played y'all. So we would play y'all in tournaments. We'll win maybe by 1 or 2 points. So we'd be like, how we come? We always expected to go to the preppy school and blow them out.
Beat a bunch of white guys. But I played with Matt Stafford. Was my quarterback.
Yeah, Highland Park was always, football and basketball, they always been on point. You know what I'm saying, for a lot of different reasons. Shout out to Highland Park, man.
Yeah, well, shout out to Lancaster. We like Lancaster, and you can still actually get a pretty decent home there for a good price. But is it getting gentrified now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Dorrough, you get rich, and where do you live right now? So, don't dox yourself.
I can't put that out where I'm at.
I know where you're at, but I'm saying you're not in Lancaster anymore.
No, I'm not in Lancaster no more. Lancaster actually got a little more hood. You know what I'm saying?
It's even more hood. But
I think it's going through the phase like everywhere else, where probably the next step will be gentrification.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, shout out to the L, man. Shout out to Lancaster. Shout out to the whole city.
planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself